So this is all the paper that I use to make my stickers, or like different creators will make it differently maybe, but this is just how I make mine. So for starters, this is regular paper, sticker paper, as in it's just paper. The other one I use is like matte, and this one has a label, like a water print on the back. So I don't usually make my products with this one. This is more for like my labels that I make, so like I peel it off anyways, like that, and then I don't give away the back part. So this is what I usually use to make my like customized labels, such as these labels or like my thank you stickers. So next, this is a glossy vinyl paper. It's actually a bit shiny, and there's nothing on the back. These ones I use to make my die cut stickers, because they're like thicker and they're, well, glossy. The color comes out nice on inkjet printers. These ones specifically don't work on laser printers. Believe me, I've tried, the ink comes off kind of nasty. And lastly, this is my matte sticker paper. All of this stuff I get from Amazon, so I'll link all of the things that I use in the description. Specifically this one, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a tiny edge that makes the paper a little bit bigger than the standard 8.5 by 11 size. So I have to cut the edge off, which is kind of annoying, but I find that this one, when I cut it off, it prints the best, and then it also, like, my cutting machine also likes it, so that's why I use it. And then I always put like a laminate on top, either like a regular glossy one, or I put these holographic ones on, like they have effects on them. This is my favorite, the starry one, because it's so cute. Basically, I used to make all my stickers out of a thick matte sticker paper, but I kind of want to upgrade. Like, these are really nice, but the ones that I make now are waterproof, whereas these aren't. So that's why I'm trying to, when everything sells out, I'm trying to restock them, like remake them into a matte paper, like a matte vinyl paper with glossy laminate. Also, I want to make the distinction more clear, but this paper, like the regular sticker paper, is not waterproof, whereas if I use like the glossy vinyl or the matte vinyl with a laminate, then it is waterproof. When I don't make stickers myself, I get them manufactured. For example, if they're holographic or glittery and I can't do the effect myself, then I'll get them manufactured. Or if they're clear, so clear stickers, I can't do by myself, so I get these ones manufactured as well. So basically all my die cut stickers are with the vinyl paper and a glossy laminate. I think all of them are waterproof. I want to explain why I get my stickers manufactured versus when I make them myself. I find when I make or get them manufactured by like a professional company, they tend to stick onto like water bottles. So these stickers I've had for like a really long time, ever since I made them, and not all of them are mine, but these ones that are manufactured, I find they stick better to metal for, I don't know what the reason is. Like, I don't know if it's the coating on the water bottles or on the metal that makes it easier for these to stick on. But when I make the stickers myself, like this cake one, I find I need to like rub the sticker in before it really stays on. But after I like rub it in, like the sticker isn't going anywhere. It's waterproof. I actually asked my friend to do a test on my stickers, and my own stickers are not dishwasher safe, but the manufactured ones tend to be, like, they don't fall off or anything after a dishwash. So that's like one of the reasons I get it manufactured. Obviously, I'm not saying that like my stickers don't stick at all. Like, obviously they work fine. Also, when it comes to manufacturing versus making yourself is always going to be cheaper because you're paying for the material yourself and you're cutting and printing them yourself, so you don't have to pay someone to do it for you. Overall, the cost is cheaper that way, which is why the majority of the stickers I make are done by hand, and I just like doing them because it's fun. Also, I got this paper, like the one with the weird edge. This one, it was a pack of 70 and I bought it for like $22. I'm looking on Amazon right now and it's like $54. I don't know, sometimes like they just jump in price, so just letting you know that sometimes like the prices do jump up and down and you just have to look for the cheaper price. But I got it for $22. Okay, so this is what I have for my new sticker sheet that I'm gonna make, and now I'm gonna upload it to my Silhouette software so I can print it out and then cut it. Also, this is Procreate, and honestly, probably the best $20 I've ever spent. Now I have my finished file. I also like to put, if I have extra space, I like to put freebies on the side so I can just use the extra paper. I'm gonna print it out now. So with this design, I think I'm gonna go with the sparkly laminate. And I also only made 2 sheets, or like 8 individual sticker sheets. I like to start off with a small quantity because I don't know if they're gonna sell well or like at all. So I'm just gonna start with this. So I'm gonna laminate it and then I'm gonna cut it. Last thing I wanted to mention is that this is like cold laminate. There's also hot laminate where you need to put it through a machine that basically melts it onto the paper. But this one doesn't require that, so I can just put it directly onto my sticker paper. So if you ever get like a Silhouette, it comes with the software. And for the cutting settings, I just kind of trial and error my cutting settings. With new sticker paper, I kind of just have to try, like go back and forth. And also look up on Reddit what other people use as their cutting settings. But that's just the main way I do it, is just through trial and error. The software actually comes with like a test setting, so it basically makes like a little cut on, so this is like my combination of laminate and sticker paper. Basically it'll make a small test cut to see how like far or how deep it cuts, and that's how I get my like cutting settings, and then I just write it down on a piece of paper. I guess just keep in mind what it'll like, the cutting settings will be different depending on what kind of paper you're using and the combination of type of paper that you're using. Another thing that I really like about the Silhouette is you can make different layers depending on how deep you want the cut. So like for my Kiss Cut stickers, they don't go all the way through, so it makes it a sticker sheet, and the lines are red. Whereas if I want to cut like the outline of this actual sticker sheet, then it's a different color and it can be made a different cut setting, so I don't have to cut like everything at the same time with the same depth. And I think this setting is really useful if I'm cutting multiple things, or I have a variety of cut settings that I want on the same sheet. The cut setting can also depend on like what kind of material you're using. There is so many different types of listed materials, I guess. Usually I just stick with like the sticker paper white or the vinyl glossy. Those are like the only 2 settings that I use. So as I said before, I wanted to make these ones. So these are like the old ones I have. They're just matte and these aren't waterproof. And so I'm always just looking to improve my products. So from now on, these are gonna be glossy and these ones are waterproof. So I wanted to restock these since I think these are like the only two I have left, or I have one more, but it's time for me to restock these in a better quality version. Disclaimer, I filmed this very out of order. I actually went to IKEA first and then did my studio, but it's just my bedroom makeover, and then I filmed making the stairs after, but I wanted to put the important stuff at the beginning of the video. So now you will see me building my shelf. And that is also why the background is different in the beginning of the video versus the end of the video. So yeah. Okay, so this is the space that I'm working with. I just have a lot of packaging stuff that just sits in this corner, and I wanted to move everything somewhere else. So I actually have this corner, still has a lot of stuff in it. So I bought a new shelf so I can put everything on this shelf, and then I have more space. So yesterday I went to IKEA and I bought this shelf and it was on sale for 40 bucks. So hopefully it fits in between, well, I already measured it, but it'll fit between like the window and this couch. So my plan is today just get the shelf up and then put things on it and hopefully look really cute. The problem I'm having is I need to find more space for all this stuff. Like, this is just my stuffing in a bag of like gaming box stuff, like PC parts, my mask. On top of all of this stuff, I need to find a new place for this mirror. Don't ask me why I like keep all of this stuff. Like, they're just boxes, but I don't know, I don't want to throw them out in case I sell any parts, and then I need the box again, which is why I keep everything in here. Okay, so when I went to IKEA, along with the shelf, I got this jar of, like a cookie jar. I filled it with my Ghost Bears, which is like a blind box series. And I've always wanted a jar because when these sit on the shelf alone, like they take up a lot of space. So I specifically got this, and now it looks like a jar of candy, and I love it so much. And I think I'm gonna put it on the new shelf. It's kind of funny because this jar is not even all of the ones that I have. I actually have 5 more sitting on my shelf right now. It's just that I want those to be on display and I want these ones to be in a jar. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Okay, yikes. This is gonna take me longer than I thought it was gonna take. Okay, so I just finished, and this came with a backboard, but I like the purple background just the way it is. It came with this piece. I'm just gonna stick with that. This is the other shelf now. I got a new pot for this plant. My other plant, honestly, it's not the best. Maybe I'll reorganize it another day, but this is what it looks like for now. Okay, so I actually decided to redo this part again. I actually put like little shelves for my sticker paper and regular paper and then cardstock paper and then like mailers. So this is what it looks like now.